Hello children, welcome back. Today in this video we are going to learn about countable and uncountable noun. In my previous video I have discussed about nouns and kinds of nouns. So we have learned that nouns are of 5 different kinds: common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. Now we will see that noun can also be classified generally as countable and uncountable noun depending on whether a noun can be counted or not. So let's begin. Look at the picture. How many apples can you see? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 apples in the box. How many bananas can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 bananas in the box. How many tomato can you see? There is only 1 tomato. So here apples, bananas, tomato all can be counted by using number like 1, 2, 3, 4. So all are countable nouns. So what is a countable noun? Nouns that we can count are called countable nouns. For example, mango. We can say 1 mango, 2 mangoes, 4 mangoes, 10 mangoes and so on. Books. We can say 1 book, 2 book, 4 books, etc. Now look at few more examples. Eggs, olive, burger, apple, tomato, banana, fries, hot dog, carrots. All are countable noun because we can easily count them by using numbers. Now we have to learn few basic things related to countable nouns. Countable nouns can have singular and plural forms. In my previous video, I have also learnt about number. In English, there are 2 numbers, singular number and plural number. When one thing or person is spoken of, the noun is singular. When more than one thing is spoken of, the noun is plural. So only countable nouns can have singular and plural form. For example, apple, apples, book, books. Next, what we will learn that countable nouns can be followed by singular and plural verbs. For example, the boy is playing football. Here boy is singular, so the verb is also singular. But in the next sentence, the boys are playing football. Here boy is plural, so the verb also plural. Next, we can use a, an or number words like 1, 2, 3, 4 before countable nouns. For example, an apple, 2 apples. A cat, 3 cats. We use how many with countable nouns. For example, how many apples are there in the basket? We can also use many, a lot of, a few, some with countable nouns. For example, my daughter has many toys. So children, I hope you have understood countable nouns can stand for something that can be counted. For example, boy, apple. And only countable nouns have a plural form and can be used with the indefinite article. A, an in the singular or many, few, a few, several, etc. in the plural. For example, a school, a boy, many cows, few books, several boys, etc. Next we will learn about uncountable nouns. Look at the picture. Water, rice, milk. If I ask you how many water are there, will you be able to answer? No, it is not possible to count water. So water is an uncountable number. Similarly, rice also uncountable number. Milk also an uncountable noun. So nouns that cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. For example, milk, rice. We cannot count them with numbers. Uncountable nouns stand for something that cannot be counted, though they can be measured. Look at few more examples. Milk, salt, jam, rice, tea, flour, sugar, meat, honey, cheese. All are uncountable nouns. Now look at the picture. There is some bread in the basket, cheese on the plate and milk in the jug. We cannot count bread itself, but we can count the slices of bread. We cannot count cheese, but we can count pieces of cheese. Similarly, we cannot count milk, but we can count jugs of milk. So, what is an uncountable noun? Uncountable nouns are for the things that we cannot count with numbers and they have no plural form. Uncountable nouns are always followed by singular verbs. Example, the news is very important. We cannot use an or number words before an uncountable noun. For example, we cannot say one rice or two rice, etc. We use how much with uncountable nouns. For example, how much sugar do you like in your coffee? Now the question may arise in your mind that how do you identify an uncountable noun? When we do not get an answer using how many, then how many rice are there, and have to question how much. If I ask you how much rice is there, you can easily answer 200 gram or 400 gram rice is there. So when we do get an answer by using how much. Next, let's compare countable noun and uncountable noun. Look at these tables. It will help you to understand countable noun and uncountable noun very well. So countable noun, as the title suggests, can be counted. For example, an apple, a school, one picture, two pictures, etc. On the contrary, uncountable noun cannot be counted. For example, sugar, water, etc. Countable nouns can take singular or plural verbs. For example, there is a book on the table. Next, those houses are very big. But uncountable nouns always take singular verbs. For example, there is some water in the pitcher. We can use a, an or number words before a countable noun. But we cannot use a, an or number words before an uncountable noun. I hope children have understood the topic. So here is an exercise for you. And children, remember, when you learn a new noun, check it whether it is countable noun or uncountable noun and how it is used in a sentence.